Welcome back to Jamie's Adventures in Dirt 4. My name is Ricky, and today I have some new introductions to make and some previous introductions to continue. So as you can see, we have a few new people. So after the last championship, Hank left. They had a great going away party. It was fantastic. So he's back at home with his kids. I'm assuming having a good life. I have not talked to him in a while. To take Hank's place, we hired Carol Pavardi. And Carol is from Lithuania, but she's Polish. And then on Carol's recommendation, Jamie hired Kristen Petrova to take Jack's place because she hadn't hired a new one for Jack yet. As far as the rally we're taking place this week, we're actually taking place in a rally that has absolutely no bearing on our team at all, except for Maggie, because I don't have a kit car. Jamie doesn't have a kit car, and Jamie's not going to buy a kit car because they're not very good. And by not very good, I mean they are absolutely garbage. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that. But as you can see, it's a two-event rally with 4 stages each. I've already raced the first race. The next 3 are, we are in Spain for the first race. And Spain sucks, as we have established in this event, in this story. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not worried about it. It's not my car. Or, it's not Jamie's car. Jamie's not worried about it because it's not her car.
4, 3,
2, 1.
go. Left 6,
And this car already sucks.
and left 4, 60. Right 4 long.
So, I have already forgot what I was going to talk about. Aside from how just awful these kit cars are. So I'm going to just tell you something. I have already attempted this. I attempted to do this with a different car. This championship with a different car. And it was worse than this. I finished in second to dead last. Yeah. I was second to last, and it was awful. This car is much better than that car because I'm currently in first place, or Jamie's currently in first place. So I abandoned it and started over. Yeah, I'm not don't usually do that, but yeah. So, oh, is it now? Okay. I hate this car, but I hate this car a lot less than I hated the other car. So, this is a seat. Or I think I'm saying that right. All right. Yeah, we're in Spain, so back up. Thank you. We're in Spain, so the stop signs are garbage because Spain sucks. Have I mentioned that Spain sucks? I don't know if I've mentioned that Spain sucks enough. Hang on.
And left 3 long, opens, tightens.
No, there's a guardrail. There we go. Yikes. Okay. So,
And right 3.
I was going to talk about Zara and Petra. Well, they were the newest engineers on the block until, they got a new boss.
And left 3, 80.
Petra is an interesting person. I should tell you that neither of these ladies will talk to me in any sort of official capacity. And so I don't know much about them other than what I've heard from other people. So Petra is interesting. Petra has worked for a lot of drivers. And she usually doesn't stick around for very long.
Into right 6.
She's a little like Jack in that regard, except that everybody usually knows going in that she's not going to stick around. She's someone who likes to go and help out a team when they need help and then move on to another team that needs help. She wants to help out the teams that need her. And if she sticks around for 3 or 4 cycles of the contract,
60.
she feels like she's overstaying her welcome, according to one of the
Keep right over crest.
other drivers I talked to that had hired her.
5. And right 3.
So she's an older human.
And right
But she is just,
And left 3.
she's been around. She's in her late 30s. She's not old.
Right 3.
But she's older than a lot of the other people who work in the dirt world.
And hairpin
So.
left.
But again, late 30s is not old.
Right 6.
It's still quite young. You're not even like middle age yet.
6. Right
So, but, so not to disparage anybody who's watching this who is older than me,
into left 5.
because I'm not intending to. It's a really good thing. Her age actually has brought a lot of experience.
Into left 5.
I know she tried to stay out of the Jack thing,
Into left
but
1. Long. Open hairpin right.
since Jack left, and actually even before, she was kind of a rock
And left 4.
for the engineering team, kind of like focusing them. I noticed it. This was something I actually noticed. I'm not that observant, I'm going to be honest with you. When it comes to paying attention to what's going on in this little world, I'm not super observant. I notice the big things, but I don't always notice the little things. But that's something I picked up on.
Left 6. And hairpin right.
So, okay, this sucks. Spain sucks, and this sucks. Everything sucks.
Right 4.
Except for the engineering team, which does not suck. They are very talented and very good at their jobs. He says, knowing that they're never going to watch this because they don't exist. I mean, they do exist.
Right 6. Right 6.
I don't want to get into that again.
460. Turn. Acute right.
No! I hate towns. Spain sucks. Hi, guys. How you guys doing? You guys enjoying taking pictures of me? I have done this before. I have literally done that section before. This is sort of the problem with the randomly generated stuff. It's not always randomly generated.
80. Left 640. Right 3.
Oy.
Left
But
6 over
that being said, Petra does seem like a very nice girl.
right 1. Through dip.
I just tried to kill those people. That's okay. We're all good. I have been very tempted to turn off the crowds because that has happened a lot.
And right 4. Through dip. 60. Right 2.
And I'm thinking if I turn off the crowds,
2 open.
I'll stop. No! Okay.
60.
Well, I'm going to get absolutely none
And left. Long. 60.
of the, No! Do not flip over as... Oh, my good... I hate this. I mean, look, it didn't even want to shift into second gear. I don't know how to tweak it, and obviously I'm not going to tweak it.
Into open.
And I hate this so much that I actually might play the second stage by myself without recording it. Because I hate driving it so much. And if I hate it, Jamie hates it. And if Jamie hates it, it ain't going to happen anymore.
And hairpin right. And left 3.
So,
80.
but anyway, so back to Petra. She is a,
Into left 1.
she is single. She doesn't have any kids.
Right.
Maggie is the one who told me this. In a very odd,
80.
strange way. And, okay. Okay. She,
6.
but yeah, I think she's very nice. She's a calming presence. I said that she was a bit of a rock for engineering teams, but she's a very calming presence in the pit.
And left 1.
And came highly recommended from Rousseau, who did use her for a little while,
Left 6.
but not very long.
And hairpin right.
But the interesting thing is even Rousseau said she's not going to stick around for very long. And she'll tell you that. Except she didn't. She explicitly told Jamie that she was in it for the long haul. And according to everyone I talked to, when she says something, she means it.
4 over crash.
She doesn't... She will not try to lie or make... She doesn't say the thing she thinks you're going to want to hear. She says what she means.
100. Over.
So we'll see what happens, but... It may be it's just interesting, is what I'm saying. This stage sucked. I sneezed on myself. Oh, it was awful.
It was an okay result, but I think we can push a little harder on the next stage.
Okay. 14th. Booyah. Alright, let's go to event standings. Okay, we're significantly now in second place. That's not great news. But you know what? I'll be okay with second here because this sucks.
Nothing's been reported should be a good run.
Good. I like that the car is much better looking than it was a couple seconds ago when it was up on the blocks.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Left 3, 60.
I really wish that this car would shift better,
Right 2.
because I'm not going to use,
Left, long, 60.
Okay.
80.
So,
Right 4.
this now brings us to Zara, the other.
2.
Oh, did I mention that Petra's from the Czech Republic? I probably should have. I think I've already said that.
Right 4.
But she's from the Czech Republic. But now let's talk Zara. Zara is from France.
4.
She is French. She also came at the recommendation of Rousseau. And I know I've mentioned both of the... I know I mentioned this before in a previous episode.
Right 4.
So, Zara...
6. Right 6.
So, if Petra is the perennial journeyman,
And left 3.
if you will, Zara would be the newbie.
Right 6 over.
This is not
80.
her first job.
5 over 5.
It is, however, her second job.
6.
She is young. She is,
Into left 3.
well, she's Maggie and Jamie's age. She's 20, actually, I think she's a little older.
6.
She's in her early 20s.
4 through dip. Keep right over crest.
And, of course, she wanted to work, she wanted to be an engineer. You know, she studied cars her entire life. She's a little like Jamie in that regard, but never really enjoyed driving them as much as she enjoyed taking them apart and putting them back together.
And hairpin right.
She actually told me that. So,
Left 3 over.
Petra not willing to talk to me as much as Zara was, but even Zara not talking to me that much. The only reason I know her age is because Maggie told me. I know that she is single and has no children because, you guessed it, Maggie told me. I don't know what it is that this girl has as a fascination with people's relationships and
And right 3.
romantic relationship statuses and status of childness.
And left 3.
Childness isn't a word.
Right 1. And right
But anyway, this is not about trying to understand Maggie's issues. This is about
1.
Zara and how the
Left 5.
first team she got hired by was a team made up of, well, it was a dude fest. Let's just be honest. And it wasn't just like, oh, they've only just hired guys. It was like
3.
it was a boys club
5.
in the
Through dip.
worst sense of that word. Now, I'm not saying she was harassed or worse while she worked for this other team, but she definitely felt like it was uncomfortable.
Into left.
And this ain't a big multinational company where you can complain
80 past junction.
up ahead, you know, take it up a little bit. This is a small five person team. So she did what anybody might do in this situation. She quit.
Left 5. Past junction. 60
And
past
she
junction. Right 3.
met Rousseau because Rousseau is a
And right 6. And caution.
Rousseau is also a French.
Immediate turn square left. 20.
Well, I think I just won't make any turns at all. I'll just drive through. So so she went to Rousseau to ask for a job, but Rousseau wasn't hiring. She was full up. And that's why Rousseau recommended Zara to Jamie, because Jamie needed the
Perfect.
person.
Good job. Well
Yay! I hate Spain so much. Yay, we're back up in first. Barely, but we're in first.
Marshall's got nothing to report. Good luck.
I'm sorry, did my car get repaired in between the two stages? No, it did not. How is my car that...
Go.
Seriously, how is it that put together?
And left 1 through dip. Right 6.
Alright,
crest.
so what's with starting all these stages off on a curve? I don't think they all have, but the first one definitely did, and that one did, and I don't like it.
Left 4.
Anyway, so, but Zara's a very talented engineer,
Left
and
and right off opens and tightens.
I really think that team hired her just so that way no one would complain that they weren't hiring women. Because, as I've mentioned before, the DiRT4 organization tries to pride itself on being an equal opportunity employer and an equal opportunity
40.
organization, but...
Through dip. That sounds like
Ye-
it breaks. Left 6 over crest.
Okay, well, that isn't good.
Through dip.
Because the brakes in this thing already suck. Have I mentioned how much all... Oh, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with my brakes. This is going to be a long 3 miles. Can you... Maggie, is it... By any chance, is it possible that the end of this is just a long straightaway? Because I'm not going to get very far if my brakes are making that awful noise. But yeah, Zara's been a very, 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 very good member of the team. Like, both of them are great engineers. Although DiRT4 doesn't think they're the best engineers. And they're still not the best engineers on the team. As far as the new ladies go, the new Carol and Kristen, I don't know much about them other than they exist. And that they're new. And they didn't come with Maggie and Jamie to this event because this is not Jamie's car. And so her team doesn't come with her. She's driving for a team, for a different team. And I've never really talked about Jamie driving for other teams. She doesn't like it. She hates it so much. But it's better than buying a cruddy kit car. How did anyone ever race in these things? Like, actual rally drivers drove these stupid cars at some point. They had to have, otherwise they wouldn't be in this god-awful game. God-forsaken game. Also, Spain should be patched out. Hey, Codemasters, if you're looking for ideas for DLC, how about DLC that patches out Spain and all the kit car stuff? Just a suggestion. I hate both of them. Although, I will say this Spain trip has been a lot better than I think the last one. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, not much else has been going on behind the scenes. You know, with Hank leaving and Jack leaving and, you know, it's not, and hiring the new engineers. Other than that, it's not like there's anything going on behind the scenes. Aside from that, that was fun. Okay. Well, so much for a good run there. So much for first place, am I right? I hate this car. I hate this car more than I hate that 95 Subaru Impreza. And that car sucks. That's the car that I did so poorly the last time I was in Spain. What is it with Spain and just cruddy cars? And not driving well. I think it's Spain. I think just Spain hates me. I think that's what it is. I think just Spain hates me. Or hates Jamie. And by proxy, hates me. So, I don't know. There's the end. Oh, there's the beautiful finish line. Oh. Oh. Sweet, sweet, sweet finishness.
Okay, we're done. Standings updated.
Yeah, that's not great. 422. But on the plus side, she didn't say that was sucky, so. Third. Okay, third isn't bad. But, stupid Alvarez came out of nowhere. Oy, I don't like him. Me, personally, the player doesn't like him. Second is good, though. Second is good, though. That's, you know. Alright, so that was the first half of the F2 Kit Car Cup. I don't know if the second half will be next week or if we'll do something else. But this has been Jamie's Adventures in DiRT4. Thank you for watching. Come back soon for more DiRT4.